Hi guys, it's Rhonda, and this morning I'm inside Render Studio. I wanted to show you some new features in the mockup generator and different ways you can use it. So let's jump right in, okay? So here I am inside. This is Render Studio, and these are the different tools we have available for you. Today I'm focusing on the mockup generator. So we're going to click into there, okay? So these are templates that have been added by the admin, by the platform. And next to that button, you see My Templates. So you also have the ability to upload your own custom templates. I'm going to show you how to do that this morning quick. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on Upload My Mockup. And what is great about this is it does not need to be a PSD file. It can be just a JPEG, a PNG, okay? So I am going to upload this, let's say this kitchen towel mockup. So let's grab that quick and upload this, okay? And I'm gonna name this kitchen towel. And now you can decide where your print zone will be, where your design will show up here, okay? So I'm making mine. I'm going to put it right about here. I'm going to make it a little smaller, line it up right there. And that looks pretty good to me. Okay. Now, this is clearly a design, a mock-up for one image, but you see down here, we have these slots. It says slot 1. I'm just going to put main design, and if I wanted to, I could add another slot and, we could put another design in there. But for this mockup, it's just one image. So I will show you how to do the multiple image ones in a minute. So once you have your design area decided, just click Save Template, and it will show up now with a refresh. It will show up in your templates. So you can use that to generate mockups. So I just came in here to my history. I have my template chosen, my design chosen, and I'm just going to click generate. And there it is. It put that design from that kitchen towel for me. It looks great. There's my mockup. Okay. So that's how easy it is to upload your own mockup and customize it. I'm going to show you now one with multiple print areas. So I am going to take this printer here, okay? And I'm going to open this one. And I'm going to call it printer. Now, the first area, I am going to rotate this to make it look like a sheet is coming out of the printer, okay? And I'm going to rotate it a little bit. Now, be careful when you're rotating. Make sure that this dot is always up. That's telling you your image is right side up. If you rotate and it's over here, when your mockup generates, your image is going to be sideways. Just like if it's here, your image is going to be upside down. So always make sure that is lined up where you want the top of your image to be. So I'm going to just pop it right in there. And then that way it will look like my design is coming out of the printer. So I'm going to put on here printer tray. And now say I want to use this for stickers, and you see there's stickers already here. So I am going to make some smaller, and I'm going to put it there, and I'm going to say sticker 1, and we can add up to 6 different design zones, okay? And I want to put that like right there, and I'm just going to call that sticker 2, okay? And that's good enough. I don't want to add any more, so I'm going to save that, all right? So now let me refresh the page so it loads that new template right here. And you see it says 3 in the corner. That's to let you know that you can add up to 3 images to that. So I'm going to select that and scroll down, and now you see there's spots for all 3. So this is really not, I don't have any images saved in here that are really good for stickers. But what I'm going to do is just throw some random stuff in here just so you can see it. Okay. It's not going to look good because, like I said, I do not have files. I did not create files for stickers. But once you have your 3 images in place, just click Generate Mockup. And there it is. It has your main image here coming out of the printer and then your little stickers down at the bottom where we aligned them. Like I said, this doesn't look right because this is not what, I would be putting on this mock-up, but it still gives you an idea of what you can do. All right. So then you can download or start over again. Now, the other thing we have the ability to do now is select multiple. So I know I have created a t-shirt design or just a PNG design that people can put on t-shirts, tote bags, all kinds of things. So I know I want to show it on a shirt. I want to show it on a tote bag. Let's show it on another shirt and show it on a kitchen towel. And then I also have my informational images here. So I want to select those as well. So now I have all my mockups selected. I just come down here. I select the image. Whoops, where did we go? There we go. Come in here, select the image. And now when I click generate, it says generate 7 mockups. And just that quickly, all of our mockups for this listing are generated. We have it showing out on a kitchen towel, on his shirt, on a tote bag, on a handheld flat lay, and then our informational images as well. All right. So you can create all your images, all your mockups for a single listing in just a couple seconds. And you can save these now. So let's say I know I always want to use these mockups. So I'm going to come down here and click Save as Profile. And I'm going to call this my PNG design mockup profile. All right. So bam, that's it. Now, whenever I come in here, I can just click Load Profile and use that profile. So let's do that. Now that we saved it, here we are on the mockup generator, load profile, select our profile, come down here, and let's scroll through here and find a different image. And let me keep going. Let's go down here and grab Soccer Moms Club. And let me show you what else. I've selected 1 image, right? But if I select 2 images, nope, I can't do it. I was thinking I set it up so you could do multiple sets of mockups at once, but I didn't. That might be coming in the future. So I selected my image, generate 7 mockups, and there we go. Just that quick. We have all of our mockups ready for this listing. You can download them all in a zip file right here, or you can download them one at a time. But they look great, and it generated super, super fast. Super, super fast. Okay. Now, you might wonder how I got these informational ones in here, and I'm going to show you how I created them. I'm not going to make one. I'm just going to show you real quick how I did it. I'm going to come over here to the design studio, and in here, we are going to, let's zoom out because I have my canvas property is set to 3000 by 3000 because that's what I make my mock-up listings. So I have this blank page, and all I did was I uploaded a background. I just grabbed a background. I'm going to grab any one, doesn't matter. Install the background so it looks good. I added a shape here right in the design studio, and I want to make that a little bigger, just like that. Okay. And I'm going to change the color, and I want it to match my background. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to grab my color picker tool and choose my color for that. I want to add a corner radius. So this is a little rounded. And I think now I also want to add a stroke to my box here. So I'm going to make that 10 solid. And again, I want this all to match. So I'm going to come back over here. And I'm going to grab this green for my stroke. And now we have, I think I'm going to make that stroke a little bigger. Let's make it 20. Okay, so now we have the basis of our informational graphics. So now that I have it this far, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and I'm going to duplicate this page several times. That way, all of my informational images will match. So in this one now, my first one, I'm going to add text and I'm going to click subheading, and I want to stretch my text box out so it's almost as wide as my square there. And then you can just add your text that you want to use in here, and you can export them, and you can save all three. You can save them as PNGs, JPEGs. You can combine it as a multi-page PDF, but you wouldn't do that for this. And then you can also save it to your history if you want to. But once you have that done, once you have these created, then you would come back into your mockup generator. You'd go to My Templates and you would upload my mockup. So we're going to go grab, here's one I did earlier. Upload it. Going to name it Info 1. And now it's saying continue to design zones. Now, obviously, this is our informational graphic, right? But what I like to do is I like to use these. I like to save these in my mockup templates and to my profile so I can use these over and over again easily. So I bring it in as a mockup, and then I just make my design zone area very small and just put it down here in like the lower right-hand corner. That way, it can be used as a mockup that you can use over and over again in your profile. And then I'm just going to save it. So now in my templates, you can see that informational one. And let me come in here and just grab the design and generate mockup. So there is our informational design. And you see you have your design right down there in the lower right corner. It doesn't interfere with the information on here. It just gives, a little bit, it just looks nice, I think. Okay. So that's how you use the mockup generator and, all the cool tools we have in here for you now that you can, upload your own. You can add multiple images to the same mockup. You can save profiles so you can use them over and over again. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. I just want to do a reminder, though, that those using the free trial plan of Render Studio, you cannot create custom mockups, and you are limited to generating 50 mockups before you must upgrade. Okay. The free trial is literally that. It's a trial just to test out the platform, see how you like it. You get 30 free tokens to try it out. And like I said, you can generate up to 50 mockups to try it out. So, and no custom mockups. Keep that in mind. All right. So again, any questions, drop them in the comments. I will see you guys in the next video. As always, thank you so much for watching today. Make sure you like and subscribe.